Hi everyone, how are you guys today? Today is Sunday, February 27th, so this will be posted tomorrow, Monday, February 28th. So it's sunny today, which is nice, but it's a little breezy, so don't let the sun fool you. Today's class is going to be taking it kind of nice and slow, be very gentle to ourselves, and we're going to be focusing on the neck, shoulder, relieving this tension in here, because so many of us hold tension, stress in our necks and our shoulders, or we sleep funny, we have the stiff neck kind of thing, or we turn too fast. But this is a very delicate, fragile area, and we don't often nurture it enough. So that's what our class is going to be on today. You can do this class sitting in a chair if you like. You can do it sitting on the floor. We're going to be seated most of the time, and then at the end we'll do some laying down stuff. So if you want to sit on a blanket, tuck it underneath your hips to get you a little bit more comfortable. I am going to raise my hips up a little bit just because I do like the way it feels, and then my hips are higher than my feet. You'll also need a block or some stacked towels, not stacked books because they will be too hard when we put them on the base of our neck. So either a block or a couple stacked towels, because we're going to put that underneath our heads. So we're going to be seated on the floor or seated in your chair. That's fine. Excuse me. But grab your comfortable seated position. Begin to let the outside world go. And bring your awareness onto yourself and onto your breathing. And so this class, the things that we're going to be doing in this class today aren't going to be like the poses that are going to be like the grandiose poses where you're going to be like getting to show off or big giant movements. They're going to be these little movements that make huge progress. And that's what I like the idea of this class, along with my quote today, which my quote today says, "Allow yourself to be proud of yourself in all the progress you've made, especially the progress that no one else can see." Allow yourself to be proud of yourself in all the progress you've made, especially the progress that no one else can see. So whatever it is that we're working on in our own lives, is it working on trying to be kinder to ourselves or others? Is it doing something to better ourselves? Maybe you're taking time to read more books. Maybe you're taking time to do more meditation. Maybe you're doing something to work outside in the environment more, getting more fresh air. But you're making progress all the time, and sometimes people don't see those things. But that's fine, because you should still be proud of those things, that you're still doing those things for good. And so today's class also, we're going to be doing these little movements, but they do make huge progress in your body, even though somebody may look at you doing it and be like, "What are you really doing? That doesn't look like a whole lot." But I promise you, your necks will feel so much better afterwards. So take a couple more breaths right where you're at. And then keeping your eyes closed, you're just going to swing those arms outward and up overhead. Exhale them down to your heart center. And again, inhale, reach out and up. Exhale to your heart center. One more time, inhale, reach out and up. Exhale to your heart center, and set your intention for today's practice. And then blink your eyes to open. Lower the arms down. And we're just going to start off with some shoulder rolls. We're going to do baby ones first. So just roll those shoulders, a little bit baby rolls back. A few baby rolls back. And then switch and roll a few baby rolls forward. And then we're going to go back again, but let's do some bigger shoulder rolls. Big, huge rolls. Really accentuate it. And then big shoulder rolls forward. Swing those shoulders around, all the way around. And then come back to neutral. And then we're gonna do our big shoulder shrugs. So on an inhale, you're gonna shrug those shoulders way up to your ears. Shrug them way up. And then extend those shoulders way back. Stick out your chest. Try to keep your chin parallel to the floor. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And then drop those shoulders back to neutral. Shake it out a little bit. And then we'll do that one more time. So when you're ready, inhale, big shrug up. Shoulders to those ears. Shrug, shrug, shrug. And then swing those shoulders way back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Chin parallel to the floor. And then next exhale, drop those shoulders down. Kind of shake it out a little bit. I don't know why I'm hot already, so we'll take this jacket off. Stuck on my wrist. Okay. So now what I want you to do is I want you to take your hands down here low and cross your right wrist over your left. And then like you're taking off a sweater or a shirt, I want you to cross those arms up. Swing those arms up and out. Tilt the palms down and drop them down. We're going to do that a couple times. So this time you'll cross the left one on top of the right. Cross those arms across your chest. Reach those arms up. And then tilt those palms down and out. Drop them down. Again, right wrist over left. Cross those arms. Reach those arms up. Tilt those palms down. Drop those arms down. And then last one, left wrist over right. Undo your sweater, take it off, reach the arms up, flick, turn the palms down, lower the arms down, and just shake it out a little bit. And we're just gonna move through some neck movements now. So we're gonna do some flexion and extension of the neck. So first we'll do some flexion. So your head is up neutral and you're just gonna drop your chin to the chest for your flexion, feeling the back of the neck. And then inhale, come back up to vertical. Then exhale, drop the chin again to chest. Inhale, back up. One more time, exhale, drop the chin to chest. And then inhale, come back up. Shake it out a little bit. We'll extension it now with the neck. So this time you're going to lift your chin up and let your head fall back. If that doesn't feel so great on your neck, you can tuck your fingertips behind your head and then lift the head. So like the hands cradle the head and give it some support when you're looking up. And then inhale, come back to center. Exhale, look up. Inhale, back to center. One more time. Exhale, look up. Inhale, come back to center. Release the arms if they were behind your head. Shake it on out a little bit. And then we're going to just do ear to shoulder on both sides. We're just going to drop right ear to right shoulder. Hold it there for a breath or two. And then re-drop that chin back to your chest for your flexion. And then left ear to left shoulder. Hold it here again for a few breaths. And then head and neck back up to vertical. Shake your head no a few times, nice and slow. And then we'll go around the other way. So come back to center. Left ear to left shoulder. Keep breathing while the ears to shoulder. Drop your chin to your chest. And then right ear to right shoulder. And then head and neck back up to vertical. And again, gently shake your head no a few times. And this time we're just gonna add almost like a twisting of our neck, but we're gonna try and look over our shoulder just with our head. So you're just gonna turn your head Then look over your right shoulder. Keep your chest still facing forward. So you kind of get into those scalene muscles of the neck. Turn back center. And we'll do that one more time. So go ahead and look over to the right. Try to look over that right shoulder. Keep the chest facing forward. And then exhale back to center. Shake it out a little bit. And then we'll neck twist the other way. So go ahead and twist your neck. Look over the left shoulder. And when we do these side to side things, you may notice that you've got greater range of motion on one side or the other. And that's totally normal. Come back to center. And then one more time to the left. Look over that left shoulder. Keep the chest facing forward. Inhale, come back. Shake it out a little bit. And just because we twisted our neck, let's twist our whole spine now. So inhale, reach those arms up in front of you. And then exhale, twist and bring those hands to the outside of the right thigh. You can bring that right hand back behind your body and twist. So you just added the spinal twist to the neck twist, going a little deeper. And then inhale, come back to center, bring those arms back up. And then we'll twist to the left. So twist and bring those arms to the left. Hands go to the outside of the left thigh. The left hand can come behind you. Twisting up that spine to the left. And then inhale, both arms back up, turn back to center. And then exhale those arms out and down. Shake it on out. So we just got one more other neck little kind of stretch thing to do. So what I want you to do is like, make like you've got like something on your nose, like ink or something. You're trying to like dot a piece of paper in front of you. So you're just gonna try and with your nose, touch like the piece of paper in front of you. So stick your nose out and then back into neutral. So it's a very subtle movement. So you're like, pretend this is your paper and you got like a dot of paint on your nose and you're just trying to dot your paper with, stick the neck out. Come back in. Then one more time, stick it back out like you're trying to dot that paper in front of you. And then back into neutral. Now we're gonna go tuck our neck back in this time. You're gonna use your fingertips to help guide you, just because it's like, it just helps, I think. So you're sitting up nice and tall, I'm just facing sideways so you can see. You get your fingertips on your chin. And you're just gonna like tuck your chin in and kind of use your fingertips to guide it. And then come back up. Have your fingertips to your chin. Push the chin back. I talk like a funny voice, sorry. And then back up. We'll do that one more time. So go ahead, fingertips to chin. Push that chin back in. And then back up to neutral. Shake everything out. Ugh, shake the arms out. Okay, so back to your comfortable seated position. I just want you to take your arms out to a T. Go ahead and cactus those arms. And what we're going to do is we're just going to do some range of motion of the shoulders. So you're just going to tilt those fingertips down. And then you'll come back up and go tilt them back. They won't go back as far as they go forward. So you're going to tilt them forward. And then you're going to bring them back up to vertical and try and go back. So I'm not going to go back that far. So I'm turning sideways so you guys can see. So you're vertical like this. You're going to tilt forward with those goalpost arms. And then you're going to come back up. Have them try to go back a little bit. And then go forward with those arms. And then come back up to vertical. Go past vertical. Tilt back. And we'll do it one more time. So tilt those arms forward. And then come back up. We'll have them go back a little bit. Then back up to vertical. Lower them down. Shake it on out. Okay. So now take your arms back out to a T. And this time we're just going to rotate the palms. Palms are facing down first. And you're just going to keep tilting like you're pouring something, or tilt your thumb down towards the floor. And then you're going to tilt your thumb up and back away from you so your palms face up. So you're going to come forward with those palms, tilt that thumb down, dumping something out. And then come back up, dump it out backwards. 2 more times. Dump forward, empty it out, and then rotate them back. This is externally rotating when you go back. 1 more time, go forward. So that's your forward is your internal rotation. And then 1 more time back, dump it back behind you. Come back to a neutral palm. Lower those arms down, shake it on out. So now we're just gonna come back to our T, cactus those arms again. And all I want you to do this time is just cross the cactus in front and then open them back up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Then cross the other one in front and then open it back up, squeeze those shoulder blades together. 2 more times each side. Cross in front, right arms on top. Open back up, squeeze. Cross left arms on front. Open up, squeeze those shoulder blades. 1 more time each side. Right arm is on top. Open back up, squeeze. And 1 more time, cross left arm on top. Open back up, squeeze those shoulders. And then lower those arms down, shake everything out again. So we're sort of going to combine the two now. Arms come out to a T. Goal post those arms, or actually cross in front, right arm on top. Bring the forearms together. You can double wrap if you want to. You got your eagle arms now. So eagle arms are here. Raise those arms up a little bit. Keep the forearms away from your face. Then the right arm is on top. So you're going to tilt both arms to the right and then tilt your head and neck to the left. It's a big shoulder stretch, big neck stretch. Take a few breaths here. Head and neck come back to vertical, arms come vertical. Reach those arms out to a T. Lower them down, shake it on out. Take the arms back out to a T. Left arm presses on top this time. Go ahead and bend at the elbows for your eagle arms. Keep the forearms away from your face. Raise those elbows up. Tilt both arms to the left. And this time right ear to right shoulder. So again, another big, big stretch. So take a few breaths here. Try to enjoy it. And then head and neck back up vertical, arms vertical, release to a T, shake it on out, lower those arms on down. And then just take your hands and your fingers and just kind of rub the back of your neck, just kind of scratch or rub the back of your neck, just to release any tension. Maybe rub your jaw, your cheeks, shake it all on out. One more thing before we go and lay down. So I'm just turning sideways. So you're going to take your arms and reach them back behind you. You can stay just like this. If you want to have one hand grab opposite elbow or opposite wrist, or you just want to keep reaching back, or if you can clasp your hands together, whichever you can do. But the point is you're supposed to sit tall and broaden across that chest, but with whatever you do. Keep the chin parallel to the earth. Just opening up the front body there. And then release, shake it on out. I was sitting on my blanket, so I'm just going to move my blanket aside. So we're going to come lay down on our backs. If your head and neck are tender, you're more than welcome to have your head be on the blanket. I like just being flat personally, but by all means you can use blanket if you want to for that. Make sure you keep your block handy because we're going to use the block at the base of our head. So come on, lay down. Have your knees bent. Feet are about hip distance apart. Arms are down by your sides, or they can be out to a T, whatever feels good for you. I'm down by my sides. And we're just going to do, tuck our pelvis a couple times. So you're just going to squeeze your tush and kind of curve your tailbone up. So you're hollowing out your belly, almost lifting your tailbone sacrum off the mat. And then the next inhale, you're gonna curl that tailbone back and kind of get a little baby arch in your back. So you're gonna like pelvic tilt the thing forward, like your posterior tilt. Lower back is flat. And then tilt your pelvis down, curve, arching that low back, giving your anterior tilt that time. And then come back to a neutral spine. Now we're gonna take a bridge pose. So that was just like kind of two little baby bridges. Arms are down by your side. When you're ready, press your feet down, lift those hips up. Raise that tush up. Squeeze through the legs, squeeze through the tush, getting that arch in your back. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then exhale, lower on down. Rock those knees side to side. And we're gonna do one more bridge pose, guys. So when you're ready, feet are planted, lift those hips up, get that nice arch in your back. And then next, exhale, lower down, rock those knees again. And then go ahead and grab your block or your stacked towels, or if you have a foam roller, and you're gonna put it right at the lowest setting on your block, right at the base of your neck. So right by those occipital bones. That's where it's gonna go like that. Or you can do stacked blankets. The blankets won't give as firm of a massage as the block would. Books would be too hard, but if you have a foam roller, I know when we do in class, I have you guys do it with the foam roller, and the foam roller works really, really well too. But for today, I'm doing a block. It's right underneath the base of my neck. And at first, I just want you to just kind of roll your head side to side. Get the back of the head, the base of the neck, just get it like massaged on out. Side to side. And the natural weight of your head on the block gives just enough pressure. You don't need to press down any harder than the natural weight of your head. And the next time your head rolls over to the right, leave your head on the right and just kind of make some small movements going up and down with your nose. And just kind of massages those occipital bones, the muscles in the base of your neck. If you find a spot when you're doing that feels oh so good, you can hang out there. Or if you want to just keep doing these little movements, you can even do little circles if you want. You could do circles, go the other way too. But just focusing on that right side right now. And then keep the head over there, just come to stillness. And then inhale back to center. Rock the head side to side again a couple more times. And the next time the head goes off to the left, leave the head and neck on the left. And that's when you're gonna start making your up. And you'll just make those up and down motions because you're on the left side, up and down. Just massaging that left occipital, those muscles on the left side of your neck. You can do some circles too. Go the other way with your circles. And then come back to stillness, keeping your head off to the left. Just rest there for a few more breaths. And then come back to center. Just be still here a moment. And then you're going to lift your head up. You're going to remove that block. set it aside. Come back to lay down. Pull your knees into your chest, rock side to side. And keep those knees high into your chest. Drop both knees off to the left. Swing your arms to the right. And then inhale, come to center. And then drop both knees off to the right. Swing your arms to the left. And then come back to center. Take your arms out to a T. Take the legs up to the sky. And then one at a time, bend your knees into your chest. Lower your feet on down to the earth. Lower your arms down by your sides. Stretch your legs long and begin to settle in for your Shavasana. If you're able to stay in Shavasana a bit longer, please do so. If you need to get moving, go ahead and wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Bend those knees on up. Roll off to your right side. Pause there for a moment. And then come back to a comfortable seated position. Keep your eyes closed. And before we bring our hands to our heart centers, I want you guys just to take your hands and again, just kind of rub the back of your neck. You can rub up into the base of the skull. You can even rub your skull. Rub behind your ears. Rub in front of your ears. Rub your jaw. Rub those scaling muscles in your neck. And then when you're ready, release your hands to prayer. Thank you guys for practicing with me here today. I greatly appreciate all your love and all your support. And remember to be proud of all your progress, even the progress that no one else sees. It's still your progress. You're still making positive changes. You're still moving forward. And the progress that nobody else sees are the ones maybe you should be the most proud of because you're doing it just for yourself. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. And may your minds be at ease. Together we bow and say, Namaste. Thanks everyone. Have a good start to your week. Mwah. Hugs and kisses. Bye.